1, 2, 3.
Let the magic begin.
Hello and welcome back to Let the Magic Begin. This is Season 2, Episode 2, and I'm still your host, Elise. In today's episode, I'll be speaking with our Education Director, Kailey Burkhardt, about what being on the Boulevard means for our educational programming. And with that being said, Kailey, say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome. Well, thank you for speaking to me today, and we're going to get right into it.
Thank you so much for having me. Let's go.
All right, Kailey, I want to talk to you a little bit about what the move on the Boulevard means for education. Like, what does being in this space do for you guys, essentially?
My goodness. Well, just you use the word space. We have so much more space for anybody that was lucky enough to ever be with us on long. They saw the long hallway that literally just went down the entire building, which I think for a lot of us, we will always look back so fondly of that hallway and just calling things up and down to each other. But as much as we loved that space, it was very limiting. So it's been so amazing just this semester already to see kids coming in and they just look around and their eyes just get so big. Because they're like, wow, the ceilings are so tall. Like, it's just so much room.
There is so much room here.
So just that, which I think it sounds like such a simple thing, but you don't truly understand the value of space until you are fighting for it. And even already now, like as Cinderella rehearsals have started, everybody just kind of has a space to go to. Everyone has room. Yeah, and just all the sounds, just getting used to, I mean, even just like the AC coming on you, if you're downstairs, you hear it above, you're like, what's that? But just, yeah, those first couple weeks and before the furniture was here, before stuff started going up on the walls, it was amazing because you're like, wow, it's here, but you didn't see it alive yet. So man, just what the space means to me, one, having space,
right?
Then hearing and seeing that space come to life with the music and the classes. If you're ever downstairs in the business wing when there is class or rehearsal happening up above in the dance studio, it is just a cacophony of footsteps. But what's funny is when you listen, you hear the music in it, right? You can actually, you hear the piano, like you can hear the kids singing, you can hear the kids tapping along. So there's just such a beautiful rhythm,
right?
Even kind of in the chaos of it. So we just have so much space. It's coming to life.
Talk me through what it was like moving into the Boulevard.
Yeah.
Your good memories mostly.
No, it was. I've told this to so many people. It was a whirlwind. It all happened so fast. So I think we're just now kind of really reflecting on it. I mean, even just today, we're talking about the closing and everything. So it's like, it's all really coming kind of to actuality. But yeah, it was just really crazy for a while to have a footprint in each building. It was kind of like being in the past, present. It was very Christmas Carol. It's like true though. We were living in the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. Like there was literally a couple of weeks where class was happening at Long. We were moving things over here, but we weren't officially here yet. So yeah, it was crazy to be like in all of those different phases. But now it's weird because it's like, I don't know, it's very cinematic almost. It's like we're like all driving in the car and it's like a kind of Toy Story. It's very Toy Story, like, and we're all like looking back and it's like Long is just like slowly fading. So I think that, I don't know. It's very cool. It's very also kind of surreal. When people think of fantasy, you think of Long Avenue. You think of Long, you think of the warehouse, you think of the gas station across the street. Oh, we're right down the street from the
that gas station.
Dude, don't even get me started. I went over to the building a couple weeks ago to grab something and I stepped out and just the sweet aroma of the fried I was like, oh, just the aroma of the station. I miss it. We should take a trip over there.
We should. I mean, Subway across the street is starting to get there, but it'll never be the same.
No,
it will never be the same. Yeah. But speaking of past, present, and future, talk to me a little bit about your past with fantasy. For the people who've never met you and don't know what's going on, like who are you? Why are you with fantasy?
Why am I? Oh my gosh. I tell people all the time, I just feel so fortunate of all the places that life could have brought my family, my parents, We're very actively involved in church ministry, and that's ultimately what brought us here. But it really could have taken us anywhere. And just kind of looking back, I'm so grateful that it brought us here to Huntsville. My dad, whenever we first came here, my dad delivered Pepsi for a group called Buffalo Rock. And at the old Long building, in one of the break rooms, there was a Pepsi machine. And my dad delivered Pepsi to that machine.
Now, a little, if you guys caught it, if you watched our Goodbye to Long video, there is one singular picture of what became the production office of a Pepsi machine. And that's the Pepsi machine.
Dude, when I watched that, I'm not gonna lie, Elise, like I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. Like that was my pivotal moment. But truly, like it was because, I mean, that was a time before social media, just before any of that. So it was really a time of, if you didn't see a poster or know somebody who knew or just drove by, you just wouldn't know. And my family, we were new to Huntsville. We didn't know anything. So my dad was delivering, and he finally asked Miss Karen Alexander, Miss Anita Gillespie, what is this place? What do you guys do here?
Right.
I've got a daughter. She's homeschooled, an only kid. She's pretty shy. And so that was kind of the beginning for me. So I took my first class in 2003. I was in my first show in 2004. It was The Ant and the Grasshopper, directed by Sam Marsh. Sam! We love Sam. He's amazing. I was a firefly. I still have whenever we did the big costume clean out, I found my firefly headpiece. And it still even had my name pinned in it. Actually, in my office, on my bulletin board, I have a picture of me and my mom and my dad in the lobby of the VBC Playhouse. And we're standing in front of the cast photo board, and it's me in my firefly costume. And I intentionally put that there because it is such a reminder to me every day when I come into the building of why I come into the building. And it's because of the childhood that I had at Fantasy. And I was any chance I got to be at Fantasy, be in class, be in rehearsals, be at the VBC, just be around, be doing a princess pancake, a princess tea party. Like I wanted to be in the building. And so I just remember at a point in high school, I was like, this is so cool.
Right. Because it is cool.
Like, this is just getting to do this is so cool. And at that age, it really, at first I just thought theater. Like I just want to do theater. But then, around the time in college, I feel like that's a whole other podcast series we could do, is just like the college days of where we all just like deep dive into those times. But it was really in college that I discovered they didn't have to live in separate universes. I didn't have to just choose education. I didn't have to just choose theater. Oh my gosh, there's a place where they could exist in one place, theater arts education. And whenever I was at UAH, I just always remembered thinking, because, which it's great. Your professors encourage you to dream big, to go out, there's these big cities and places. Right. And I wanted to do that. And I had chances to do that. And I did get to do that some, but I always wanted to come back to Huntsville. I always wanted to be here. I always thought like, that's great that those big cities have that. Like, that's awesome. But Huntsville needs that. Huntsville deserves that. Like what New York and Chicago and LA, what they have, Huntsville needs that. And so it just feels like such a gift to be able to start from a humble firefly now to just be in the role that I am, where I can dream with my team. We can use the space. It just feels like I know that's like a really rambly answer.
No, it was great to hear. That. I want people to understand when they sign their kids up for these classes, who and like what is driving you when you're behind and you're like thinking about these classes and you're putting these experiences together. It's not just the kids of now. It was like also the impact that it had on you and what you want to.
I mean this in the best way possible. I think about our students all the time. Like constantly. They are constantly, not just our students, our families. Our families are constantly on my mind. What are they doing? Where are they at now? but truly, how are they doing? Once a family gets involved at Fantasy, we are invested in you. We are invested in you and what's going on, not just when you're at Fantasy, but when you're outside of Fantasy. So just we're always thinking about them and what we can do and ways that we can dream and make things bigger and better. But we're also always dreaming, how can we continue to reach out and find new people? So it's just so exciting. It's such an exciting time at the Boulevard.
It is. Okay. And then last thing, we want to bring it into the future. What are your like big dreams for this building? Like if you could see anything happening or like, what do you want to build towards with the education department here on the Boulevard?
That's a wow. I'm trying to be thoughtful because there are so many big dreams. And I think if anything, that's something that we're all having to do right now is be intentional with the dreams that we choose, because some dreams are meant for now. Some dreams are sometimes just dreams, right? Like just things that keep us going. And then some dreams are for the future. So when I'm thinking about answering that question, like Kailey's mind immediately just like goes to all the dreams. So, but thinking though about dreams really for now is I just, the stage. I love the stage. We were able to do some really great things with it for SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, the kids are really, really taken to this space. Yeah. I mean, the SpongeBob, if you haven't seen them, some of them should be posted by this point. They looked great.
They were really
on that stage.
amazing.
They looked amazing. And they really look, they belong there.
And they were so happy. And like, that's always what I try to tell the kids. Like, listen, you can be amazing actors, performers, but if you don't bring joy, if you don't bring your own happiness to it, like it's just going to fall flat. And every time I look at those SpongeBob pictures, it's just like joy just radiates from all of them. So thank you. Yeah. Thank you for noticing that. So I think for me, dreams for now, obviously, we've got some exciting ideas for summer stuff. We're already starting to dream about what summer 2026 is going to look like. People can be expecting to see some exciting announcements about spring programming. We're going to be announcing our sneak peek. We're going to be announcing our spring shows at the end of fall break. So at the end of fall break, be kind of looking for exciting announcements for that. But when it comes to dreams, just how do we make this space our own? How do we just really fit in? So I just want to continue to let the students be a part of it. That's something that we didn't get to do before, where it was very separate, but now it can be very, I don't know, together in the sense that the kids that are in like the tech cohort, they can really be a part of the process kind of from ground one, because there's not like that separation of like here and where we're doing the show. So then just one more dream, I guess, is just really showing those STEAM connections and showing people that so much of the TV they watch, the entertainment, the concerts, the award shows, a lot of the music tours that we are at, T-Swift, all of those things that we obsess over, so much of that is STEAM. Right. All of the tech, that is literally, so I am dreaming big of just helping our community understand and appreciate the value of STEAM, and to know that like it's something that we are already surrounded by all the time. And it's something that we should really be investing in our students. Full steam ahead, baby.
Well, thank you so much for coming and speaking to me. Fantasy Playhouse Children's Theater Academy is a 501c3 nonprofit located in Huntsville, Alabama. We've been offering excellence in theater arts education since 1961, and we believe in making theater accessible for all. Our 65th season is presented by Redstone Federal Credit Union, with additional support by Alabama State Council of the Arts, Huntsville City Arts and Culture Grant Program, First Horizon Bank, Smart Bank, Rocket City Mom, and Minuteman Press Huntsville. To learn more about our classes and camps, main stage productions, and volunteer opportunities, click the link in the episode description or visit our website at fantasyplayhouse.org. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the Boulevard.